It's just up from Breslov.
I've never been down there in that direction.
It's very close to Breslov.
I hear. And also they have first mincha on Shabbat, 1:15, which I also like.
Oh, sorry.
And also once in a while I go there for Mariv, they have like Yom Yishur. It's a nice place.
So welcome to Parashat Chukat. We are at the Alshech Beit Midrash, and we are learning according to the Alshech the Parashat of the Shavua, and the learning is in Lulu Shama of
Avraham
Avav
Ben Tzvi
Hirsch and Aaron ben Shlomo and Zmira bat Marcel. Okay, so we're on page, starting a new. Yeah. A page Shin Mem Bet. Okay, you want to start reading Reuven?
Okay.
Vayomer. This is a pasuk. Vayomer Adonai.
Vayidaber.
Sorry, Vayidaber.
Vayidaber Hashem el Moshe v'el Aharon lemor. Zot Chukat Torah asher tziva Hashem lemor daber el bnei Israel vayikhu elecha para aduma tibima asher ein ba mum asher lo Allah aleha ol.
So, and God says to Moshe and to Aaron, this is the laws of the Torah. Yes, Chukat Torah, which I'm commanding you today, saying, speak to the children of Israel, and they should take for themselves a red heifer, pure, that has not got any blemish on it. Yeah?
Yeah, so far so good. It's almost just a little more.
Untatam?
Just a minute,
Sorry.
you didn't finish the
Velo Allah, all.
Oh.
That it shouldn't have had any work done on it.
Didn't
Done
have
any
any
work.
yolk on it.
Yolk on
All
it.
means yolk. Not the egg yolk, the other yolk.
Untatam ota el Elazar hakohen v'hotzi ota el nichutz v'machaneh v'shachat ota lefanav.
So you should give this cow this red heifer to Elazar the Kohen, and he should take it from outside the camp and what do you call it?
Shachat, slaughter.
Slaughter it there, in front of what? Ifanav, in front of who?
So in front of something. Or in front of him, or in front of the tent. You know, there's going to be different
Okay.
explanations. So one idea is that he should be able to see the Mishkan from where he is, the entrance to the Mishkan from where he is slaughtering it.
But it's strange because normally the slaughter would be in the
Very good.
things. It's very
You're
unusual.
going to write it down as one of the questions.
Vayidaber v'kulu zot hukat haTorah v'kulu hinei yikshe aleph amru lemor zeh pamayim.
He said lemor pam 2 times.
Right.
The first time is where's my pencil? No, my pencil. Did I leave it here anyway? Okay, I'll get it now. Sorry. Come in. Ah. Welcome to the Alshech. One of the oldest synagogues in the world.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
In the whole world?
Okay. So the two lemors. The first one is in the first pasuk, and the second one.
In the second pasuk.
Can you see the second one?
Yeah. Zot Chukat HaTorah Asher Tzivah Hashem Le'emor.
That's the first one.
No, that's the second one.
That's the second one.
V'daber Hashem el Moshe ve'el Aaron
Lemor. Oh, I see.
Right.
Okay,
Then
got it.
Zot Chukat HaTorah Asher Tzivah Hashem Le'emor.
Right. Okay.
A
A lot of lemors.
lemors and dabers and
What does Pa'amayim mean?
Twice.
Pa'amayim means twice. Yeah.
Beit.
Pa'am it means one time. Pa'amayim 2 times.
Beit. Va'od, shehaya ra'ui yomar hatzivui, va'achar kach yomar, v'hayata zot lachem lechok. O luchukat olam, luchukat olam.
That's very. I would struggle to.
Cryptic.
very-
Right, so you have to go slow. That's the main thing
further-
to go slow. Right.
Jaya Ra'ula Umar, you should have said Tzivui.
Right. So
That's
what the Rav Alshech is usually he's focusing on each phrase, right? Each word and each phrase.
Yeah.
So in our pasuk it says, right, Veidaber v'chulu, right, Leimor daber bnei Israel. I'm sorry, Zot ve'el Aharon Leimor, Zot chukat haTorah asher tzivah Hashem Leimor, right?
Yeah.
So Rav Alshech says, first question was Leimor twice.
Yeah.
Second question, Shehaya ra'ui yomar hatzivui. First, tell me the tzivui, give me the commandment. Va'achar kav yomer ve'hita zot lachem lechok or lechukah. Right? First, the pasuk is saying le'emor daber bnei Israel zot chukat haTorah. This is the chok. And after that, it starts telling you what is the chok.
I don't know. In the Torah, I always see the format is Zot HaTorah of Metzorah or whatever, and then it tells you the Torah. It's a pattern that is often.
Okay, but in any case, it needs to be explained why, if this pattern, for example, in this particular situation, the Rav Alshech says that would make more sense. First, tell me, right, what is involved, and then tell me this is the chukah.
But it's almost like a heading. You know, Zot HaTorah, Zot HaChukat Torah is like a heading.
Oh, so continue so we didn't finish yet, and he's going to refer to that. V'lo yatchil,
Zot chukat,
right,
ke'ilu ein chok zulato b'Torah.
right. So it's, right, you...
V'lo
translate? Yeah.
yatchil, he didn't start. Hi,
Should
Moshe.
not start. Right, we
B'zeh
said
chok.
maybe it would, oh, come on. Right,
It's
better
not-
would be to start with, right, with what it is and then tell me that this is the law. But if you're telling me right away that dot chukat, this is the chukat Torah, right? So then what? Then continue translating.
Kulo en
Ki'ilu,
Ki'ilu.
it
That's
is as
if.
though, it sounds like
There's
right,
no chok and other
Zulato, right.
chok in the Torah.
there is no, this is the only hok in the whole of the
Yeah.
Torah.
Well,
Dot
actually,
chukat Torah,
That's
this
a
is the
different.
law of Torah.
I would say that's a different question. That's a Zot Chukat Torah is a question on its own. It's like, you know, it's a very strange thing to say that this is the Chukat of the Torah. It's like you said, it's like it's as if it's the only one.
Right.
But I wouldn't necessarily put that as part of tell me the Chukat first and then explain to me. Do you see what I mean? It's a different matter.
What do you mean different?
There are two issues here,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Okay.
The first is that you want to tell me the law first and then explain to me that this is the law.
Right.
And then and then there's another issue, which is, I think, a more blatant issue.
Mm-hmm.
How can you say that this is the law of the Torah as if there's only one law?
Well, if you if you tell me
I would have
this
done those
is
in
the law.
three separate questions. That's what I would. I don't know why he's lumped it together into
Well,
one.
to me it kind of makes sense because the way this sentence is structured is that it sounds like this is like the only law.
Right.
And right?
Let's try the
Let's
notes.
see what's going to be the answers, right?
Let's try some notes. You've got Aleph and Bet, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Aleph, Be'echad.
Achad,
That's just telling you where the more is.
Pasuk,
Aleph,
Vashini,
Vashini, Pasuk Bet.
Pasuk Bet.
And Bet,
Kilshon, Katuv,
As the expression of the posuk in the Ve'ikra. He is comparing it to the posuk Ve'ikra, where we have a similar idea. Right?
yeah.
Like you would say, Hayta zot lachem lechok, or lechukat olam, rather than saying, in other words, first tell me what it is, which is in the Ve'ikra, I think. He's comparing it in the pasuk Ve'ikra.
Okay.
Okay? So this is the question.
All right. Let's do the
So
heading.
the question is not, why is this not the only, but the prototypic decree without a reason? He's not asking that.
I don't understand the question.
The red heifer
Yeah.
is not the only decree, but it's the prototypic decree of an example of a decree without a
Right,
reason.
you're saying that there are other places in the Torah where this word hukah is mentioned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But this is the primary. This is like the main. If you want to understand what a chuk is,
Right.
it's the paraduma. It's the ultimate expression of chuk. Maybe is what he's saying.
That's what you might think, right?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, hold on, let me see. That's no bet, right?
Mhm.
Let's see. ואחר כך יאמר הברית הזאת לכם בחוקה או לחוקת עולם. Oh, you mean, he's referring to Chukat Olam, I think. The note is referring כלשון הכתוב בויקרא.
Yeah. The nose is referring to chukat olam. Yeah.
Right. So you're saying that Chukat Olam is more prototypic?
No, he's saying generally that he's answering. I think he's preempting the answer of the
Okay.
Alshech.
Okay. Let's see what the Alshech is going to say.
Kodem.
Kodem, Amirat, Hatzui,
Tzivui.
Hatzivui, Tamar, Shehaya, or
Shehi
Shehi, Chukat.
Chukat.
Firstly, explain what the law is, and
Kodem
then tell us.
Amirat Tzivui.
Before.
Before giving the commandment, Tomar, tell Shehi Chukat, that this is Chukat. It
Uh-huh.
says, right, that this is the Chukat.
Yeah. Okay.
Ki Yitachin, Ki Lama, Shechuka, Zo, Techametz, Lavav, Kol, Shoma.
Shomea. Shoma, yeah.
Shoma.
It appears that kilama. Why does this chukah
Mhm.
techametz
Right.
makes you?
It's a strange expression. It will sour, so to speak, the heart of anybody who will hear it. Meaning, right, sour, what does it mean sour, right? Well, exactly. People
Upset.
will make like a face like you, Shlomo, is making right now, which is like you bit into a sour apple, right? Meaning, it's a famous thing that the nations of the world and even
They don't
the
understand
Jews
it.
say, like, what kind of thing is it? What is this cow? What are you talking about? Like, it's a very
Disparage.
weird thing to talk about.
Disparage.
Right, so everybody, when they hear it, they all like get this sour look on their face. Yeah.
Yoter mikol chukei haTorah.
More than any other law of the Torah.
Mhm.
Kilo.
Ki lo bilvad ki bli ta'am.
Because there's no reason for it.
Right, not only it's without, so to speak, reason, understandable. Tam means like taste, understandable reason.
Ki im gam sotrim inyaneha ze ze.
Because it also hides.
Contradict.
Contradict.
Stira, right, the famous expression, right, contradiction. So there are contradictory in Yaneha, the matters, which contradict
Between-
ze and ze, each other.
Okay.
So we have two here. We can't understand it really, it doesn't sound like
And
something.
there's a contradiction.
Right, and there are contradictions within that.
Yeah.
Mitama'a et hatahorim tacheret et hatmeim.
Because it purifies purifies the impure and impures the pure.
Right. Mitamait et taharim, it's mitameh, the pure, meaning the person who is preparing it, who is pure, supposed to, right, when he starts, he ends up impure. And on the other hand, when it's applied to the impure person, he becomes pure.
Pure.
So, like it doesn't make sense, it contradicts each other.
Shalken.
Shalkein ha-satan v'umot ha'olam monim et Israel v'kula.
Therefore, the Satan and the nations of the world monim
Monim, they like prevent, I think. The
prevent.
Jews, yeah, like they challenge the Jewish people,
Challenge.
right, with this idea. It's Rashi, this quote from Medrash from Gemara.
A challenge or mock?
Maybe Mark is also good. Yeah, Mark, yeah.
Yeah.
The Alkain karov adam leharher ache reha.
Right.
Therefore, kikarov.
Karov, close, again, like in Hebrew, right, first you have to put a noun and then the verb. So the
When a man comes close.
no, Alken Karov, the person is close, so to speak, he is prone, right, leharher achareh, to really like wonder about it. Leharher means to think, right, herhur. So really like it causes you a lot of thoughts.
So how would you say what's its translation?
So I would say
therefore.
wonder about it. Therefore, Karova, the person is close to wondering about it.
So what would that be in English?
It's a very delicate kind of language saying that people might
Be
say
drawn
like,
to.
this is
People would be drawn to.
wonder about it, almost like, dislike it, or to criticize it, like, what's going on here, very strange thing.
Okay, got it.
Lightning rod.
What?
Like a lightning rod.
Something like that.
Alken Amar.
Alkain amar hu yitbarach
So Hashem said, therefore,
im takdim amirat hatzivui el amor shehi huka.
Very good.
if you bring forward, if you bring forward,
If you first, right, Gdima, it means like priority, right?
if you first told me the mitzvah, right?
If you tell me first the mitzvah, in other words, details of the
Before
mitzvah.
you tell me that it's a chok,
Right.
lo
Lo yibatser,
Lo yibatzer mil haher b'shamam hatzivui.
lo yibatzer. What's yibatzer?
will not stop, will not prevent.
Levatzer milhar
Liharcher, again, to like wander,
wonder
right? Besham'am hatzivui,
when they hear about it.
this commandment, right? In other words, right away if you tell me right away, take the cow and burn it and take the ashes, people start right away, like, what's going on? Like, they will get confused.
Okay.
But on top of that, you started by saying,
But if you tell me right away, this is the law, then people already kind of, okay, it's a law, so
This is a law that you can't understand,
Right.
and then I'm more relaxed.
Right, so
At
I'm
least
already
we're
right, it's a
prepared.
law, right.
heard already,
Right.
at least.
There are some people who don't like laws, but whatever. That's a different story.
Al ken
Okay, terem tedaber, emor lahem zot chukat haTorah.
Therefore, before he spoke,
Before you start talking to them, right?
tell them that this is the Chukat Torah.
Right. Don't worry, this is the law. You know.
Klomar, zot she'ani ba lemor lachem, de'u mithila ki chukat haTorah hi vial teharu.
Heru, tihar heru, tihar heru.
Teharu.
Ve'achar kach,
V'achar omar hatzivui.
he's explaining, and therefore
Right.
tell them firstly it's a chok, and then explain to them what it is. V'zot, v'zehu,
V'zehu zot hukat haTorah, hu asher tziva Hashem lemor tehila.
this is the Chukat Torah, which God has commanded, saying.
V'ahar kach tzivui v'yichu ilecha v'kulu.
And then afterwards it says, take for yourselves, etc.
He's kind of repeating the idea.
Yeah.
O shi'ur hatachat hakatuv. V'yidaber Hashem el Moshe v'el Aharon lemor Yisrael zot hukat haTorah asher tiva Hashem kulomar le'ein lahar her.
I'm not quite sure
I'm
what
also
he's
not quite sure
adding here.
what is this all about. Okay, Zehu Zot Chukat HaTorah, Hu Asher Tzivah Hashem V'Yemor Techila. So first we have, remember I think he's referencing the Lemor. No? The twice Lemor. So that first you make this, so to speak, headline that this is the hawk of the law, which is commanded Hashem. Just tell them first that. And then you have the details of the commandment, of what you are supposed to do practically, right? Or shi'ur hatachat hakatuv.
Tachat hakatuv, underneath that which is written. You should have said it afterwards. He's talking about the order, I think.
Hatachat. Oh, shi'ur hatachat hakatuv. I'm not sure. ודבר השם אל משה ואהרון לאמור לישראל זאת חוקת התורה אשר ציווה השם כלומר ואין להרחב כדי לאמור אחר כך ויקחו אליך.
Well, let's read the notes because
Yeah, I think it's kind of variations of the same idea.
I think so. Let's try the notes. Gimel.
Okay, notes.
ובזה,
ובזה,
Which note?
גימל.
Gimel. Okay.
ובזה תורצו שתי הקושיות.
And this will explain two of the questions.
שלקח
שלקח
כפל טיבס לאמור.
That you have two lots of timor, lemor.
האחד על אמירת עצם הציווי לישראל.
The first is that you're telling them a mitzvah to Israel.
והשני shikdim vayomar shehu chok.
And the second is that you first tell them that it's a chok.
Ulchach hakadim va'omar zot chukat haTorah
That's why you started with the phrase, "This is the Chukat Torah,"
v'lo pasuf devarav.
and not after telling the mitzvah.
I don't find the note.
No, they don't have the notes. They don't have notes there.
Okay.
They don't have the notes there.
You one of ours?
I'll listen. Okay, thank you.
Then
Noah mahem rahor al zrot ha-tzivui.
I don't know what that means.
Which one are we doing?
The last
Gimel?
sentence. Yeah.
Okay.
ולא בסוף.
ולקח הקדים ואמר זאת חוקת התורה ולא בסוף דבריו, right? He started with זאת חוקת התורה and not in the end.
Yeah, and then
למנוע, to prevent מהם, from them, הרהור, this kind of wondrous thinking, doubting thinking, thoughts, על זרות הציווי, or for the strange, zar is like stranger, strange word, but okay. For the strangeness of this tzivui, ha-tzivui, of the
What?
commandment. If you tell them right away, like we said, right, relax, this is the hok, this is the law, so they're not going to start thinking that how strange or how
right.
absurd it is.
Okay, Dalet.
This is this boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Dal sheni ha-piroshim kevanat ha-ketuv shikdim ha-chok le-tzivui.
L'shenei ha-pirushim. According to these two explanations,
Guys, can you tell me where you are? I'm sorry.
Dalet. Well, the note
we
Dalet.
did Dalet already? I think
Yeah.
Dalet is not included.
I think it was.
Gimel?
Yeah, it is.
It was at the very end.
It's the very end.
Oh yeah, you're right, okay.
L'shenei ha-pirushim. According to these two explanations,
Kavanah, right, the intent,
Intent.
Kavanah,
ha-katuv
of the pasuk,
she
Shiyaktim,
that he made first to say that it's a chok before he gives the commandment of it. Ela
Ela shenichalku al ma nesov lemor sheba pasukim aleph
base.
base.
but
Yeah.
in contrast, they are conflicting with the reason for why there's two lemors in
Right.
Aleph and Bet.
Lepirush Rishon.
According to the first explanation,
Harishon al klal ha-mitzvah. Ha-mitzvah.
the first is the general mitzvah,
V'hasheni hu lemor tehila shazeh chok.
and the second one is to tell you that this is a chok.
Ulepirosh sheni.
According to the second one,
Harishon hu al
Hagdamat
hagdamat
hachok.
ha-chok.
The reverse, right? First tell them that it's a chok.
he's saying the first lemor or the first
Right,
explanation.
there are two explanations. Which came first? Is the first one to tell them that it's a chok and then that it's a mitzvah?
Yeah.
Or first to tell them the mitzvah and then tell them that it's a chok?
You're talking about the two lemors, yes?
Right.
He's
right.
saying what is the meaning for each of lemor?
Right, but which one is first for which reason?
Uh-huh.
There are two explanations which one, so to speak, was the first one and which one was the second one.
Okay.
I think that's what he's saying.
Kedei,
Kidei she'achareya yiyeh lemor hatzavui.
because then afterwards it's the lemor of the actual mitzvah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm not sure that we
We
really.
ain't gonna go any further.
Yeah, let's try it again. So the Dalit there was that thing that we didn't understand. Okay, so let's try and scramble it again. Should we try to do it again or?
I think it's a very pedantic point that I'm not sure that it's
Yeah,
going to give
I
us
don't
so
think
much.
it's a major
No,
point.
let's
here,
just carry on.
Right, it's,
The next title.
Right.
אף שהמצווה נראית זרה לא יגלה סודה.
Even though the mitzvah near it looks like strange.
Right.
Lo yigla.
Lo
I will-
yigale soda.
It will not reveal its secret. Mhm.
או ייתכן יכוון מה שאמרו זיכרונה לברכה במילת לך.
Right, so
Okay,
we're
let's-
going back to the pasuk, right? It's what did our pasuk say?
Elecha. Take for yourself. Veikhu elecha.
They will. The Jewish people should take it to you, the red cow, right?
Yeah.
שהוא גם שלימדתיך סוד הפרה האדומה, אל תגלה סודה, כי אם יהיה אליך בלבד.
So even though I'm going to tell you the secret of it, don't reveal it because I want only you to have
כי
it.
אם יהיה אליך בלבד, right? Only for you, meaning Moshe Rabbeinu, right? So Hashem told Moshe Rabbeinu the secret part. But
I thought even Moshe Rabbeinu didn't understand it.
there are opinions like that. I don't know exactly what went between Moshe Rabbeinu and Hakadosh Baruch Hu. So according to this shot, Hashem told Moshe whatever Moshe needed to know, I guess.
Yeah.
But even that part, the secret part, Moshe was not supposed to tell us.
Reveal.
So we really in the dark.
Moshe, even you won't understand it, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah. ועל דרך
Yalter Shat,
הפשט. According to the simple explanation,
ייתכן יהיה זה מפורש במילת לאמור.
it seems that it will be clear from the word
there is a
lemor.
pshat, but also, in the simple explanation, right? We have pshat, like a simple reading, so to speak.
Yeah.
ייתכן יהיה זה מפורש במילת לאמור. That maybe that's explained not in the word elecha. We said that the word elecha meant that I'm telling you, Moshe, right? But he's saying that maybe it's in the word lemor, or also coded in that message that keep it a secret.
Okay.
That's what Hashem told Moshe.
That's really strange because lemor is tell over.
Right. I don't know. Good question. So let's read.
Ki haya. Yam kehaya.
והוא
Behu.
והוא כי היה מקום, כי להיות זאת חוקה זרה ללבב, למען השקיט הרהורם, טוב להגיד להם סודה ליישב דעתם.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I retract my last statement. Actually, what the Rav is saying is that, right, ייתכן יהיה זה מפורש במילת לאמור. But he's saying that possibly that in the word לאמור, what contained is that, right, והוא כי היה מקום, כי להיות זאת חוקת זרה לברכה. Again, it's sort of the way of negation. That since this mitzvah, we could say that it's very strange mitzvah, right? So maybe we might think, Yaman hashkid hahirchur, so people will not start wonder about it. It's better tov le'agid lahem, to tell to them sod li'shev dadam. Tell them
Like
the
give them
secret.
something, give them a secret. give
So,
them the secret
right.
to it so that they don't start thinking too much about it.
Right, so again, so this Elecha that only for you, Moshe, because Le'emor we might think that maybe it's better, it suggests that maybe better to tell to the people all the secrets also, so they're not going to wonder about it. So, like, why do you keep it secret? Tell them what it is, and they're not going to wonder about it.
Right.
So why? But still, we don't, right? So let's see.
וזה אמר,
וזה אמר זאת חוקת התורה, שהוא דבר זה אצל השכל.
Right.
that's why we said this is the Chukat Torah, because this is something that is very strange to the intellect.
Right. That intellectually you can't grasp it.
Im kol,
אם כל זה אשר ציווה השם לאמור,
even though, even in spite of the fact that God says,
Le'emor, right, which means saying,
which is saying, yeah,
even like you say, inspired that Hashem says saying, right, that we might think that maybe we should tell the people all of it, right?
אינו רק ויקחו אליך. וכו'.
it's only for your benefit.
No, eino rak, it's not only veikhu elecha that you should tell, right, take it to yourself, for you,
שהוא פשט המעשה, אך לא סודה.
Because this is the simple meaning of the instruction and not the secret.
right,
What is the simple meaning of the instruction? I don't
you're
understand.
just saying, okay, le'emor, veikhu elecha para, right, it's a simple instructions, tell people to take the cow.
Ah,
There's nothing
It's
secret
the, it's the
here.
instruction and it's not the sod.
Instruction of the, activity, of the of the recipe, so to speak, right?
It is what it is.
Right, it is what it is.
כי אם יהיה לחוק בלי טעם אצלם.
That's why, in this way, it'll be a chok without an understanding
By them.
by them.
Right.
More?
כמו שאמרו, זיכרונו לברכה, חוקה הקקתי, גזירה גזרתי, ואין להרהר אחריך.
That, as it is written, chokah,
As
Okay,
it says,
I have-
right, Rabbi said in the Bemedrash Rabbah, right, Huka hakakti.
I have given laws.
I instituted the law, right?
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it comes from the ancient practice of chiseling in the stone the written word,
Right.
So that's chok, it comes from the word chiseling.
Yeah.
Carved in stone.
Right, carved in stone, there you go. Gzeira gazarti,
I have made
my decree.
decrees.
Decree, right? Gzeira gazarti,
Ve'en lehar
lehaper.
achar, and you shouldn't
Don't
wonder
think about
about
it too much, right? Don't wonder about it.
Okay.
You're not going to understand it anyway, right?
Mhm.
Next title.
Okay, keep going.
Me'amar,
Me'amar, Reeve. I don't know.
Ribaz.
Ribaz.
One of the, actually, I think he lived in Tzfat, one of the Rishonim.
Ribaz.
Al
Yeah,
ta'am
Ribaz, you heard of.
Yeah.
ha-mitzvah.
This is the meaning of the mitzvah according to the Ribaz.
Mhm.
V'hinei ra'ui lasim lev el kefel maram.
We should
Zikron
pay
al-
attention to the fact that we have doubled up the word. Again, it's on the limor bit.
Uvmilot shonot huka hakakti gezera gezarti.
On the duplication of the fact that I've instituted laws and I've decreed decrees. Why is the doubling up of
Right.
this?
Lavo el ha'inyan nazkira ma'amaram.
And to explain this, let us remember the words of the sages.
Ma'aseh sha'al goy echad et Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai va'amar Toratchem hi ma'aseh kishafim.
So there's a story of a goy that comes to Rav Yochanan ben Zakkai and said to him, your Torah is like
Witchcraft. Masek shafim chashuch.
Witchcraft?
Yeah, keshafim is like machshafa, kishuf. It's sort of like a
Sorcery.
sorcery, witchcraft. I don't know,
Yeah.
one of those.
Shahatamei meit atem levi'im efer v'zarkim alav v'omrim tahor tahor.
Right.
Because when somebody is touched
somebody became tamei dead.
Tamei from the dead, you just sprinkle on him the ashes of this effer, and you just say he's pure.
Right. Looks like,
Like
some
magic.
kind of, right, magic, right? Hocus pocus, you know.
Amar lo,
Amar lo niknasa ruach tezazit b'cha v'kulo.
it seems like some sort of
I don't know what that is. Ruach, some kind
bad
of
spirit has
yeah,
entered you.
entered you. So now Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai is answering the goy.
To the goy, yeah.
Right.
Amro lo,
Amar lo talmidav lazeh dachita b'karneh lanu ma'ata meshiv.
what does that mean?
His Talmidim told him, okay, this guy you pushed with the stick, right?
But tell us.
Right,
explain.
tell us the real, what's going on.
Tachita is meat. What's
Dachita, to push away.
push.
Litchot.
bekana?
Kaneh is like a
Stick?
stick, yeah.
ולא מה, ולנו מה אתה
Ma-
משיב.
What
What do you
answer
think?
to us? Right?
What do you,
Okay,
mashid is answer?
Mashiv to answer, right?
Amar lahem chuka hakati v'kulo.
And then he quotes this verse.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's that. How's that an answer?
Well, he tells them, go
Goes
below
back around.
it. It's a chukah. We don't know anything, you know, there's no explanation here, right? That's the chukah. Right?
I mean, do you understand why Rav Yochanan is saying you've gone mad? I mean, it's a very...
To the goy?
Yeah, it's a very
He wanted to
sensible...
push him away.
In other words, he doesn't want to reveal him any secrets of it.
Well, really, the real story here is that nobody really knows the secrets. Only Moshe Rabbeinu knew it. So we suppose, as a Jewish people, we accept it, and we realize that not everything has a simple, understandable explanation. But we're supposed to humble ourselves before the Torah and Kadosh Baruch Hu, and we accept it. It's Gzerat HaKatuv. It's a law of the Torah. Now, if you tell the goy something like that, I don't know if he'll be
They
able
won't
to
understand
understand it or accept it or
understand.
whatever.
Shete hamihot
Yeah.
devar... What is that? Shete?
Shtei
Temihot?
temihot
What's temihot?
bedavar. To support, I
Support.
think so. Oh, no. Temiha may be two challenges, two questions, two wonders in the thing.
Two wonders?
Maybe they said that's what it. Tamuha means also like a difficulty, something needs to be explained, wonders.
V'hinei mima amar zeh yoreh ki lo bilvad al negdiuto shemataher et hatamei tamei et hatahor hu tema.
Tema, right.
Vehine-
Temihot is tema, from the word tema.
Vehine mamar. When the sages say ze yore,
He's saying, Hamamar ze yore. This passage here will indicate, will show, will yore, will teach.
kilo bilvad. Not only al
Nigdiyut. Contra, like opposite. Not only on two opposites, right? Shemitaher et tameh, that it purifies the tameh and the tameh et the tahor. Right? There's a contradiction here.
Yeah. So it's not only so. This statement will indicate that not only is there a contradiction here,
Right.
yeah,
Very good.
shehu,
Who tema, that it's a question.
shehu, what's it, where are we?
Who,
Third one,
yeah.
Hutema.
That not only we're wondering about the contradiction that's
It was-
in this statement, in this mitzvah, right?
What's hutema mean?
He's asking.
Asking.
Right? So we're asking we're going to ask two things. Not only that there is a contradiction, but something else also.
Ki
Ki
im,
im,
gam.
Ki im gam al mitzvut ha-tahara shehu ma shehut sha lagoy
Mhm.
amar al ze letal midav hukah hakati
Right.
v'kulo.
Ki im, because,
But also,
but also, gam al mitzvui,
mitziut,
also on the commandment
existence or,
of the existence,
right, ha-tahara, of the existence of such a thing as tahara, purity.
of purity.
Right, like, what does it mean? We don't really know, right?
Shehuma shehuksha. The goy. Because this is what the goy was asking.
Right. That was what difficult to the goy to understand.
Yeah. Amar al and this he answered the Talmidim, Choka chakakti.
Okay. So maybe
What kind
he's
of answer is that?
maybe he's referring to double wording here. He's saying that,
Not only is there a contradiction,
right,
but there's also difficulties in explaining what the whole concept of purity
right.
means.
The whole concept of purity is also a difficulty, really, for
Right, generally.
rational mind to understand.
Right. And that's why it's difficult for the goy, and that's why he answered Chuka hakatiti.
Right. Even to the Jewish people, he answered hukah hakati.
Uh-huh.
Because really,
There is no answer.
Right, there is no really kind of.
Al-ken?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is,
Al kain itakein ki shnei devarim temuhim badavar.
Therefore, it appears that two temuchim,
Tamuha, right? Two of these difficult, wondrous
two
things
wonders
in this thing, right?
are within this thing.
Right.
Aleph. Eich mitaher et hatameh.
How do we purify somebody who's impure?
Beit. Eich mitapech letameh et hatahor.
And why does it make the pure person that's doing the work impure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Al kain heitivu asher di beru rabotenu zikrona livracha.
And therefore, that is why Heitivu, what's it?
They were right. Our rabbis were right.
They were
It's
right.
Tov, right from the Tov.
Ah, yeah.
The Amram
When they
hukah
said-
hakati
When they
al
said hakati.
harishona.
At the beginning.
Gezerah gazarti al hashenit hayoter tumumha
Muha.
al kain amar ba lashon gezerah.
First and the second, what is he talking about?
So in other words, in that pasuk that we quoted from the Medrash, we have two double languages. We have
Yeah.
hukah,
And
hakati,
Gezerah,
and zira, gazarti.
right.
So one of them refers to the fact that there is a contradiction that it makes impure pure,
Yeah.
right? So that's one wonder. And the other wonder, the one wonder is how the impure becomes pure. And the first one was how is the pure becomes impure. And the second one, how is impure becomes pure. So we have these two. So the second one is even more wondrous, right? Then, okay, I understand let's say you have some kind of recipe to purify somebody. But why
Right.
the person who is purifying the other one becomes impure himself?
Right.
Mhm.
That's even bigger wonder. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah. That's
It's,
right.
it's like a package. The pure makes the impure pure, but in so doing, himself becomes impure.
Okay, so intuitively, we can understand it, but really that's a wondrous thing, he's doing some, if a teacher teaches somebody, makes them wise, and he becomes stupid himself while teaching somebody wise.
That's a good example.
The knowledge done.
Let's do the
Unless
notes.
he takes his brain and he gives it to the other guy, and gets the other guy's brain.
Mhm.
Chet. Etzem.
How are we doing with the time, Shlomo? You're not asking.
It's
What
Rosh
do you do,
Chodesh
notes?
today.
Huh?
It's Rosh Chodesh.
Rosh Chodesh.
Everything is delayed.
Overtime. Okay, good, fine. So we
Etzem-
do the notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
בעצם
Let's do the
הדבר
notes, yeah.
שיש בכוח דבר זה לטהר,
Litaher,
לטהר
Tameh.
טמא.
How does it have the power to purify the impure?
Mhm.
Ted.
כי לשון גזירה הוא כמכריע וכופה על הדבר והוצרך לזה מחמס גודל התמכה.
I'm really struggling with this one. Kilashon gezerah.
Right.
The language of gezerah hu kemechar.
מכריח, להכריח,
It's
to
a
force.
force.
וכופה על הדבר, להכריח, like to impose and to force that thing. It's like you can't.
What's
presume-
kofe? What's kofe?
Likfof is like to compel. It's like very close words. To force or to compel.
The thing, the matter.
The matter, right? In other words, don't try to, go around it, to argue with it. This is what it is.
The tzlach is there. You have to mechamet.
Where you?
The
והוצרך לזה מחמת, because of, מחמת.
mechamat is because.
מחמת because of, for the reason of, גודל התמיהה.
The importance of the.
גודל, the size of the question, right?
Atmiya is the question.
Tmiha is challenge, wonder. Yeah, question.
Okay.
Wondering.
Od.
או בדברי
עוד בדברי המדרש, in the words of
המדרש.
Medrash,
Further, according to Midrash,
חוקה הקפתי
Ratza,
Re.
Ra'a, Re.
ראה בדברי
בדברי רבינו. If you want to learn more about it, look what Rav Alshech is saying in his Pirush on Tehillim. Do you have his Pirush on Tehillim?
I don't have
I
it.
never heard about it.
Yeah, there is a.
There is a Pirush on
Yeah.
Tehillim? I would like to see it if you can.
Yeah. Okay, so those are the two notes.
Right, okay. Is that
Okay,
there?
so I think we'll leave that till tomorrow because then we
Okay.
have all the questions.
Fine.
We go into the questions now, isn't it? Oh, then the next lesson.
we're doing the mayor name next. Yeah.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay, so you want to do that?
Today or tomorrow?
Up to you.
I think we'll leave it for tomorrow.
Leave it
It's a
for
big
tomorrow.
piece to swallow, and I have to go through the kol.
Okay.
Seder.
Be'ezrat Hashem.
Chazak u'baruch.
So this week, I wanted just to say that.